Hey, it's Angel with Angel's Edge. I'm gonna do a little different video. Not a knife unboxing, but I bought these. Show you from Amazon. They're called Big Fudge comic book sleeves and boards. I was at my parents' house. I don't know, about a year ago, and I had a bunch of not even a bunch. I think 10 or so comic books. So I bought these things off of Amazon. They're called card sleeves and card boards. So I've already put a few of them in the sleeves right here, and they really make it look good. Even though, I mean, they're not really super expensive comic books, but they make them really look cool, and it should protect them a little bit better. Uh, here's well, I did find one that was worth at least, I don't know. It says it's worth more. This one right here. I had it in the sleeve when I was a kid. I don't even know. It's like most of my comic books. I bought firsthand, like and they're about $1. So that's what they were costing, and I think in 1987, 88. So most of my comic books are a value of $1. And this one here, I must have bought it at a comic book store or like a somehow. And if you see it says 60 cents, and this the other one behind it is more. It's 75. So these two I must have bought used. But I looked this one up, and this has got some value to it. I guess it's the first time the Hobgoblin was in a comic. So I'm gonna put this one in one of these sleeves too. But I've been practicing on the ones that are not as valuable. So like I have an Indiana Jones right here. So I watched some videos on YouTube. Basically, what everybody says, you find the glossy side, which is the smoother side, and you kind of put them. You kind of lay the magazine on or the comic book on it, and you want the flap side to the front. And see if I can do this. And you kind of want to ease it in. You want to get the cardboard in first, and be very gentle. So, I mean, some like this one's not. Most of my comic books are like anywhere $3 to $5. They're not like very valuable, but I figured I'm gonna put them all in these sleeves. Just I'm gonna take this off camera right quick. See if I can get this in here. I'm having trouble with this one. I've blew through like 3 of them, but this one's just kicking my ass. And now I decided to do it on camera, which would probably make it even harder. So maybe I'm gonna let's try a little bit more on camera. If I can't get it, I'll shut the camera off and try it. That other corner, I have to take my glasses off. I think that might be the key. All right, let me try it back here. This camera in the way. All right, I'm gonna pause this and get it in the actual thing. Let me stop recording. I'll be right. All right, I'm back again. I got it started. So I watched the video. They basically want to get it started. I actually took the magazine, slid it back, or the comic book back. So you want to make sure you don't get none of these corners. Fortunately, my corners are kind of beat up because these ones were just sitting out. So, and then you kind of very gently slide it. I kind of was trying to see if I could center them up as best I could before I slide it in, because kind of once you slide them in, they're locked in there. So I'm going to slide this down a little bit more to the bottom. I'm trying to center mine up as best I can, and it slides right in. And man, they really, I mean, even though they're not really worth a lot of money, it still makes it look cool. Tap it down so that way none of the corners are bent. Like all the corners were already bent on this, so unfortunately, that's the way it goes. I must have bought this one used too, because this was 60 cents. And let's see if I can see with the date on 1982. So when I was really buying comics, it was like 1987 to 88. So I must have took a trip to a comic book store and bought some used comic books. So, and then like I was tucking these in, but I was watching this other video. They say you just fold them over and use some masking tape, some tape that will actually you can peel off. But it really makes the even the non-valuable ones, it still makes them look really sharp. I mean, even if these just look good now in these cases. So let's go to another one. Try one more for you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here's one. I must have bought some. There's another one that's 40 cents. I must have bought this one used too. The dog fight. Oh, someone has. No, it's not. Someone. I can't tell if that's a barcode slash over the barcode. Or maybe it's just supposed to be like that. Battlestar Galactic. So it's 40 cents. To see what if I can find a date on this one. Oh, 1979. I'll have to check that out. So that's 1979. Oh my. See what do we got? I'm gonna have to stop it again. My computer's low on storage, so I have to delete some stuff. So I'm gonna stop it and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back again with this Battlestar Galactic dogfight comic. So I'm not sure how people rate comic books and stuff, but I'm sure these aren't the best. But they don't look too bad, really, for being in my parents' basement for a long time. So, well, 30 years. Oh, that's one thing. When I did bring them home, my mom likes to use mothballs, and they did smell pretty like mothballs. That paper must have ate up the mothball smell. So, well, let's put this. I'm gonna try this one and one other one. I'm getting kind of fluent in putting these in here. So, like I said before, I think I figured out a little trick. So I'll kind of just get it started. Make sure I got the gloss side. You want the gloss side to be toward the back, so that's the glossy side. So that's the key. You want the back. So you want your back of your comic book to rest on the glossy side. So try one more time. So I'll get this started with with the comic book not attached to it. So there you go. It started. Now I'm good. And I can pull this out. And see, it's already folded a little bit. Like I said, I didn't realize. Well, I don't even know if they had comic book boards back in 1987. I'm sure True Collectors did. But so see, it started pretty good. I have it even. I like it. So now I'm just going to slide it in real nice and slow. I'm going to take this front flap and kind of hold it. That's why I did all these ones that I don't think are, well, I looked them up and they're not worth that much. This one's not going in as smooth as the other one, but it's not, it must be slightly crooked. Yeah, so there we go. I think this is why you want this to be like this, so you could hold it, and there you go. Look at that. And it's bottomed out. I got it. Not the best one I've done so far, but it looks like, oh shit, I don't want to do that. I'm going to pull that back out. I don't want it to be, it has almost a fold to it, so I don't like the way that looks. I don't think I should have tried to move it when I got it in there. It didn't hurt it, but I want to pull it back out though. I don't like the way it is. I want it to be perfectly flat. Get the card and get my hand there in the card. They're in there when they're in there, but come on, baby. Come on. Take it off camera again. Just want to slide it out. There we go. I got my grip on it now. I'll pull it back out. I want it to be a little better. Alright, let's try this again. This should go. That one's going smooth. Alright. Yeah, that's good. I like it. There's the Battlestar Galactic one. See, of course, my corner's already been up from being in the basement for so many years, so I kind of let it. I think that's cool. Slide it down center. It looks really pretty good. Yeah, so this Battlestar Galactic straddle. I think I'm gonna do another one before I attempt. Oh, here's I'm sure I bought this one new. Mad Balls. This is $1 one. So I had some Mad Balls, or at least one Mad Ball. So I must have liked the comic book. So let's see. One there, one of those, one of these. Get this started with the sleeve. Want the glossy side. Matte glossy. Want the glossy side. And kind of get this started. Get it started in the sleeve. Corners. Alright, so it started in the sleeve. I think that's the key. Slide your. See, this is before. You see a little nicked up a little bit. But this is, I think, a probably like 88, 87. So, kind of take this flap here, kind of pick it up. I like it. It's pretty squared up. Looks pretty squared up. Hold this flap here. Hi, kitty cat. You want to come see me? No? Okay. And slide it in gently without bending anything. Make sure I'm pretty sure it wasn't bent. Let's slide it back out a little bit. I'll leave it in the sleeve. Here, move this over. Make sure. I think it's already rolled over. Yeah, it's not bent. I just want to make sure that I'm not making it worse, but they weren't new condition. I'm sure if you had new condition books. Center it up. And slide it in. I like it. And bam. And it's pretty centered up. Pretty. I don't know, maybe I don't like the way this is not centered. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Another one down. Mad Balls. Let's do one more. Let's slide the. I think I'm ready. Alright, here's the one that supposedly has some value. The Amazing Spider-Man and the Goblin. Just, the corners look good. I mean, looks pretty good. Alright. Can't be no worse than it was, right? It was just in a sleeve already, but we're going to put it in this backing one, so do the same trick here. Take my, don't get no hurry or anything. You want to find your glossy side. Glossy side. Sometimes it's hard to see, but which the glossy side is, and the matte. But once you find the glossy side, okay, I'll put this in here. Come on. There we go. I think we're in. No, we're not. Oh man, we're really getting my ass kicked on this one. Alright. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright. Started. Alright. Slide this out. Put the comic book in. Very gently. Make sure I don't rub any of the corners down. Looks sweet. Squared. Alright, here it is. Grab the top of the bag again. That's what I think I'm doing right there. Just gotta make sure I keep it square. And oh yeah, there it is. Looks pretty damn square. I can probably tap it down. See? Oh yeah, that's nice. Man, it makes them, when these sleeves, it makes them look like $1 million though. Alright. There's that one. That one, I don't know. I've seen on, no bids of course, I've seen anywhere from like $49 to $1,000 for this one, but I don't know what grading this would be, but it's now it's in a sleeve, so it's protected. Got this other one I'm gonna do too, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. So I practiced on some of the older ones that are less value, but so let's put all these out. I got about 10 more to do. So these sleeves are, I think, well worth the money. So all right. I'm gonna sign off for Angelo's Edge. It was, like I said, not a knife video, but a little different direction. I might do a little more stuff. Like you see in my background, I got some G.I. Joes. I've been collecting retro G.I. Joes here lately. You know, 80s type things, 80s toys. These are, Walmart has an exclusive G.I. Joe retro, so I might do some unboxings of those, and I don't know. See, I gotta see. Anyways, all right. I'll see you guys later. Like, share, subscribe to Angelo's Edge. Bye.